I know I could use a break, and you look long overdue for a laugh. Hey, let's go grab some drinks, cause it's Beverages with Brad.
Hey, welcome to Beverages with Brad. This is my guest, Jimmy Burchfield.
What's up, Brad?
No, this guy's dressed to the nines, and hey, I'm a failing comedian, so this is the best. For me, this is dressed up, Jimmy.
I got a day job besides the MMA stuff. I'm an attorney in Providence.
What is that like, working as a lawyer during the day, and then, running a MMA and boxing organizations? Like, I feel like that's a very interesting contrast.
I always wanted to be a lawyer. There's no one in my family that's a lawyer. I was the first one that actually graduated from college in my family.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know what it was.
I was going to say, what did you like, watch My Cousin Vinny or something? Like, what the hell?
I don't know. I'm still puzzled as to why, but I'm glad. I never really thought I'd get into the boxing business or the MMA business, because that's what my dad did. It was his business. No, I was lucky because I got to handle the legal stuff for that.
And you were a great asset for your father to have. Was your dad a boxer?
He was an amateur boxer. He broke his nose a couple of times. He would have needed to have a deviated septum surgery in order to continue. Number one, they couldn't afford it. Number two, his mom wouldn't let him do it. So he traveled all over the world judging professional boxing. He came back and he said, I want to start promoting boxing, and he did. To his credit, and it took off. And we've had world champions.
Growing up, did he raise you to box? Did he teach you to box?
Yeah. When I was 8 years old, he introduced me to boxing. I was training with the guys that were 11, 12. So not only was there, the age difference, but there was a huge weight difference.
Size difference.
I was pretty good. I was holding my own with those
Did
guys.
you like it?
I
Or
did.
did you hate it? And you were like, oh, Dad, I don't want to get punched in the face today.
No, I did. I liked it.
Yeah.
So think about this. When you're 8 years old and all your friends are outside playing baseball, basketball, football.
You're getting punched in the face by an 11-year-old.
And I'm downstairs kind of jumping rope or whatever just because I'm trying to stay in shape.
Yeah.
One day I woke up, I'm going, what am I doing? All my friends are outside having fun. I didn't see myself doing that for a career.
Was it a love-hate relationship?
No, I liked it. As a matter of fact, I throughout the years, I go back to training and hitting the bag and stuff like that.
When did MMA first, did it get your attention right away? UFC
Yeah,
one?
so-
Or when did you
so,
start grabbing that attention from you guys?
Mid to late 90s. And they had no weight classes back then. They had
Oh,
no
yeah.
rules, so it was early on. And I had a friend of mine that I used to train with. One of the Gracies took him to an MMA event. And he came back to Rhode Island and said, oh my God, I just saw the greatest event. There were like 60,000 people at this event. Wow. My dad and I went to go visit the governor at the time and said, hey, we have this sport that we think is going to, be really popular in the future. And he looked at me and he said, are you insane? You think I'm going to be able to get the legislator to adapt this stuff?
Because they looked at it as like human
It was
cockfighting.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Everything was allowed back then, right? So,
Yeah.
So Mark was instrumental in bringing legitimacy to bringing it to a sport as it is now. Because of that now, more and more states started saying, okay, I'm comfortable with this. To be successful in MMA, we're going to have to put as much effort into MMA as we were in boxing. And so that's when I kind of recognized that my dad was not going to be able to do it on his own. I think it makes sense for me to run one division, you run one division. To be able to do it, I want to do it the right way. And we did the first show in Rhode Island and really never looked back. So it's been pretty cool. The only thing we can control is putting on really good fights, right?
Yeah.
So if we put on really good fights, the fans are going to come. If we put on really good fights, then guys are going to want to fight for us. I'm proud that we've, in a very short period of time, developed the reputation of being basically the gateway to the UFC. But I couldn't do this if I didn't have the support system of my wife, my kids.
I don't know. I'd probably live in a cardboard box if it wasn't for my wife. So I totally understand.
Yeah, no, I would be living in a cardboard box if it wasn't for my wife. Without her, I'm not sure, what I'd be doing, to be honest with you. She gave
What
me
a couple of sappy guys sitting
Yeah.
here right now. Since when did that happen? We came here to talk about violent fighting in cages.
We need another drink.
Any big picture goals or things right on the top of your mind right now for CES MMA?
The digital technology nowadays is where it's at. So I'm constantly trying to figure out a way of carving a niche in that market for us, and it's not going to be for lack of effort. I promise you that. Within the next 6 to 12 months, you're going to see some really cool stuff, and I'm kind of excited about it. I think it's going to be really cool that it's happening in the littlest state in the union.
Yeah.
When I get older, I want someone to say that he was a great guy, a great husband, a great father. Those are the things I want to be known for.
Appreciate you taking the time to do Beverages with
Brother, I
Brad.
appreciate it. Thanks, bud.